Did you know that your mind can have a big influence on other people? So in this video, I'm going to share different ways that you can use your mind to influence others, to get them to do what they actually want to do. And you're going to use this in the best way so that they can achieve everything they want. And this will help you achieve everything that you want as well. My name's Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking, because I want you to achieve success. And success is here, so you might as well be ready for it. And one of the easiest ways to be ready for it, because success is easy for you, is to master your mind so that you can have an influence on yourself and others. So it's all about mastering your mind, mastering your thoughts, mastering your emotions, mastering how you communicate with yourself and with others. If you truly want to influence people with your mind, then you need to master all of these things. And one of the easiest ways to master your mindset is you want to be really, really good at rewriting the stories, the limiting beliefs that you tell yourself. If you can be free from a lot of these things throughout the day, anytime you interact with other people or even with yourself, it's going to be much easier for you to influence yourself and others if you can really change the meaning of any limiting beliefs or any thoughts that come up like this. It's not necessarily about controlling, it's about mastering. And in order to be a master, you need to recognize any time that you go below that mastery level. So if you notice you're creeping down with different limiting beliefs, you need to bring yourself back up. And you can do that by just asking yourself, what can I learn from this thought, from this limiting belief? And what can I think instead? What can I do instead? So this is one way to influence your own mind so that you can influence other people. And any time that you're thinking as well about something like an obstacle or a challenge, you want to think of this as a way to expand. Have this be an opportunity to focus on what you want right now and in the future. Because any time that there's something in front of you, you can look at this as a way to grow and give yourself some self-talk, knowing that you can overcome anything, that you can expand past anything. Because really everything that we see, it's just an imaginary boundary. And a lot of times what people do is they're in their comfort zone, they're going up, and they get to that boundary and they hit it a bit, and then there's some resistance. They hit it and they kind of go back down, and they never think to expand all the way past it. So when you notice that there's resistance with anything, this means that you can also ask yourself, what can I learn from this and what can I do instead as well? This means there's an opportunity to expand. And on the other side of that boundary, what is there? There's new choices. There's new opportunities. There's new possibilities. If you want to influence your mind and influence other people with your mind, then you need to be willing to have everything you do increase choice, because that will give you more choices when you go to influence people with your mind. So you consistently need to work on yourself if you truly want to influence people with your mind. And another way to do this is you need to work on how you feel internally. One of the easiest ways to influence anyone with your mind is to have a good picture in your mind and to have a good feeling about it. Because let's say you're interacting with someone and they say something and it triggers you. Do you think that you're going to be able to influence the person in an easy way if you're feeling a certain way and you feel triggered and you immediately want to blurt out and start saying all kinds of stuff? No, you're not going to be influential. So you're going to be sitting there in a nice, curious and excited state. And you're going to be listening to what they have to say. And you're going to create good pictures in your mind by listening to the events, to the things that they're talking about. You need to understand this model of communication. Anytime there's an event from the outside, we filter it with our 5 senses. And then it moves into our mind. And then when it gets into our mind, we filter it with a bunch of unconscious filters. Things like our memories, things like our values, our beliefs. So we have other unconscious preferences as well. So anything that happens, I'm going to have a different perspective than you because I have different values and beliefs than you, and you're going to have a different perspective than me. Just make sure when you're filtering things that people are saying that you're putting something good around it, because nothing is a problem until we put language around it. So if someone is saying something and you start to put bad language around it or negative language around it, it's going to become a problem. If you can say something good or hold it in your mind as something good, then you're going to feel good about it. So you filter it, and then this creates that picture in your mind. And that picture in your mind, combined with how you feel internally and how you carry yourself, this is how you influence your own mind so you can influence others. So if someone says something and you have bad language, then it's probably a problem for you. However, if you put good language and it's a good picture and you feel good about it, then that's going to lead to a good behavior. And the more you have good behaviors, the more you're going to be able to influence your own mind to do something good and influence others with your mind. And the thing is, the unconscious mind, it just needs a little repetition. So the more you practice having good pictures when something comes through and carrying yourself in a confident, curious, excited way, as well as using good language and feeling really good on the inside, then those behaviors are going to be consistent. And people are going to get used to that, meaning that you're going to be in such rapport with people that you can influence them with your own mind because you're consistently feeling good on the inside and you understand this basic communication model. And this will help you influence others in a way that you never really even dreamed of, never even thought possible. So it's really easy to influence your own mind and influence others when you think of things like this. You really just need a good picture, a good state, and this will lead to good, consistent behaviors because you want to have predictable results. And the easiest way to have predictable results is to do the work on the inside, and the inner work is easier than you think. So go ahead and comment below and let me know how you're going to start to influence yourself with your mind and influence other people. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the people who have subscribed to the channel lately, leaving comments, recommendations, and suggestions on what videos I should make. I'm going to keep making videos every single day. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.